Hey guys, it's Bailey. Welcome back to the channel and thanks so much for tuning in. This is going to be a video all about some product fails. They just didn't work for me. They might not be a fail for everyone, but these products, for a variety of reasons that I'll talk about in this video, they just didn't work for me. I've talked about all of these things at some point here on the channel, but I understand that not everybody watches all the videos, not all of them show up in your subscription feed, so I figured I'd feature them all in one consolidated fails video here so that I can finally get rid of them, either throw them away or give them to somebody else who might be able to make these work for them. So let's go ahead and dive in. The first product is actually not the only product that I haven't yet talked about here on the channel, and it might come as a little bit of a surprise because you guys know how I love my press-on nails. Literally every time you see my nails, they are press-ons, including these, and I have finally met a pair that I don't like. These are from Static Nails. I'm currently wearing Static Nails. These are called Unicorns Are Real. They have like the unicorn accent nail. I have bought a ton of nails from them. Love the brand for various reasons. I'll link to my many press-on nail videos so you can understand why I like them. But in one of my orders, I came across these. Things are looking up. We have like a highlight drizzle or a holographic drizzle here. Like, what could go wrong? The premise behind these nails is that it's supposed to be a holographic gradient. They had them both in white, like you see here, and then a black or like a smoky gray. And they look gorgeous. They're these stiletto tips with the gradient, like I said. I was super excited to use them. But once I got them on, I realized that it's not holographic gradient into white. It is holographic gradient into clear. And even the holographic part is not completely opaque. Like the whole nail itself is like a clear base. It's not an opaque white or an opaque flesh tone. It's a clear nail that they painted over top. And for me, that just did not work. You have to have really pristine nails underneath. And not that my nails are in bad shape, but they're certainly not even. Like you have to go to the lengths of trimming and filing and shaping, all that kind of stuff. And then if your whites are uneven, I just found myself constantly looking down and thinking that my nails were so messy looking. It really didn't create the even, pretty canvas that I know and love from all of my press-on nails. So for me personally, this style was a fail. I still think they could be great for someone who just needs to. So for me personally, this style was a fail. And now after having tried this, I do think Static Nails has recently launched, like they're still creating similar styles where it's over top of a transparent nail. I think the one they recently launched was Spring. These are part of the Spring collection, by the way, but a set that I didn't get are like these smoky nails where it looks like it's over a clear base, and then they have these really gorgeous, cool looking kind of smoke filaments on there. As much as I was drawn to them, I knew myself after having tried these that if I could see my nail through the fake nail, I just wouldn't like the way it looked on me. So just a heads up, if you, like me, enjoy press-on nails, or you yourself are looking for your first set of press-on nails, totally love Static Nails, just not these. Up next are the Pure Quick Pro glitters. These I tried a couple different ways. I talked about in a 5 things I'm trying video, I think, and I had such high hopes for them because I love the potted pure like chrome or glittery eye bases. You can wear them alone, you can wear them under your shadow, but they're intensely pigmented and they stay put all day. Not so much with these. Super similar consistency, but these are much more glittery and they flake everywhere. Like these really didn't last but maybe 2 hours, if that, before I just noticed a ton of glitter fallout in my under eye area. Not even a glitter base could help with these. For as much as I wanted to love them and tried using them every which way to make it work, it just didn't work for me. So in case you're thinking that these might be an alternative to those potted chromatic creams that Pure has, not so much. I would still recommend going with those. Next up, actually more chromatic glittery eye goodness, but these are from Wet n Wild. These are the relatively new liquid catsuit eyeshadow. What are they calling them? Liquid eyeshadow is what they're calling them, but all of them are glittery or shimmery or chromatic to some extent. Same kind of deal with these though. They applied beautifully. The pigment was insane. I love the way they look on the eye. They blend in with each other beautifully if you just want to do a full eye look using only these. But they just didn't last during the day. They were crumbling and falling apart on my eye. So you didn't just have like glitter fallout, you had pigment fallout in my under eye area. And it just was a no for me. There are a ton of other products similar to these. They might be a little bit more expensive, but they do the job just so much better. So these are another miss for me. Up next, this one was a real disaster for me. This is the Almay Long Lasting Brow Color. This is the gel that you're supposed to put on your eyes and let sit for something kind of crazy, like 10, maybe 30 minutes. I just remember thinking like my makeup routine didn't even take that long. So I had to find time to specifically sit down, do this so it stained my brows. And then the idea is that you peel it off and it will keep your eyebrows stained and, you know, looking filled in over the course of a day, maybe even longer. It didn't really specify on the packaging, but it's just supposed to be a long wear brow stain. Ow, ow, ow. This stuff was so hard to remove. So you let it sit for 30 minutes. And the first time I did it, I didn't put enough on. It was PC, like difficult to remove, and it didn't really do anything to my brows. So the next few times I tried it, I really slathered it on, like made sure it touched my skin, got in between my brows, and it was a disaster to remove. Painful, got some brow hairs up in there, like would not recommend it. And what was so funny is when I filmed my review of this, and I actually went to go put the link in the description bar so you could go check it out for yourself, it was gone from Ulta. Like they had yanked it from the website. And since then I have seen other people talk about it and review it, so I'm not sure if it's still available elsewhere or if they're just slowly pulling it back or maybe relaunching it, reformulating something. But this specific formula, as it was released when I first bought it a couple months back, could not recommend pretty much to anyone. Like this is gonna go in the trash because I don't think this would benefit anyone given how painful it was to use. Now last up is really less of a fail. It's more just a product that I know I'm not gonna use, and I should have known before I bought it that I wasn't going to use it. It's one of the new Maybelline metallic lip kits. The premise is that you get a cream lip product on one side and then a powder on the other. Love the premise. It's not a new premise. A lot of other brands have launched something similar. But what I continue to find when I try all of those is, yes, they work well. I love the color combo here, the bright pink and the gold. It creates a really pretty dimensional looking lip, but there's really nothing stopping me from doing the exact same thing with stuff I already have in my collection. I think that goes for most of us. When you have a lip product, you have an eyeshadow, nothing's stopping us from putting one over top of the other, you know? So to buy a kit that has specifically these two together, I just realized after purchasing it and trying it that there's nothing new, or I'm not gonna reach for this over maybe some other lip combination just because it's really something that I could have done anyway, if that makes sense. So like I said, it's really not a dud. It didn't perform poorly. I like the color combination and everything about it. It's just one of those things that if I had the opportunity to purchase again, I probably wouldn't, just knowing myself and how I prefer to use products. And that's it. Those are all the products that haven't really been working out for me lately, guys. As always, if you have any that haven't been working out for you, let us know what those are down in the comments below. Or if you have gotten some of these to work for you, let us know about that as well, because in the event that somebody else out there is struggling with these like I am, it will be so helpful to have that information. So comment with all of that down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next video, guys. Bye.